Going Inside is a podcast on a mission to help people heal from trauma and reconnect with their authentic self. Join me, trauma therapist John Clarke, for guest interviews, real-life therapy sessions, and soothing guided meditations. Whether you're navigating your own trauma, helping others heal from trauma, or simply yearning for a deeper understanding of yourself, Going Inside is your companion on the path to healing and self-discovery. Download free guided meditations and apply to work with me one-on-one at johnclarketherapy.com. Thanks for being here. Let's dive in. Deliane, thank you so much for doing this. We're going to do an IFS demo today and see where it takes us. As always, it's a bit of an adventure that we go on together to see what happens. From my end, there's no pressure to make anything happen today or to reach a certain level of depth or to make me look good or anything like that. So just want you and your parts to hear that as we start. And from there, I'll hand it over to you and let me know where you want to start.
So I'll introduce myself. I'm Deliane, and a therapist, but also a human being that has her parts that she would like to have an adventure and see what happens.
Yeah, great. Let me know, where it feels like a good place to start with this. And you might also just check in and see, especially because of the nature of this, that it's being recorded. You might have parts that are aware of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and I also, we've been working together for a little while now in Pathways to Self, so hopefully it's okay to name that. And we've been, working through consultation together, so I know a bit about you and your work and who you are, but just putting that out there.
Thank you. Yeah. So, um, I think, not I think, what I feel in my body day in and day out is a weight on my chest, and I carry it every day
Okay.
from office to home.
Okay.
And I'd like to just see if I can bring voice to that part of me.
Okay. How aware are you of that weight in your chest right now?
Um, I am aware of it
Yeah.
in that it's present.
Yeah. Okay. Can you tell me a little more about what you notice about it? Does it move around? Does it stay right there?
It stays right there. And sometimes in my stomach, like right now, a little bit, but
Mhm.
it's more just this. Um, it when I do my work with others, I don't notice it. I love what I do, and
Okay.
it's more when I'm quiet, and it's a transition from home life to any place I go, and there's this peace, this it carries it's an unresolved pressure that I
Okay.
carry with me.
Okay. Can can you try something for me? And you can go with this or not. Um, could you ask this weight in your chest how it feels about not being noticed when you're at work? And just see if you get anything back.
Hmm. Yeah. Um, it it softens when oh, yeah, when there's no, um it's just as it softens back. It
Mhm.
steps aside and it steps aside when it feels, safe and seen and heard. It
Mhm.
knows to it just says it just can, um doesn't need to be there, so to speak.
Okay.
Uh,
Can
yeah,
can you ask it
it's like
why it
yeah,
feels it needs to be there at other times?
yeah, it's yeah,
Or how does it decide when it needs to be more here?
mhm. It decides it need to be here. Yeah,
Mhm.
mm,
And can you ask how it decides that
yeah.
and see what it says?
It says it's like a it's it's like a shield, and it decides it needs to be here
Mhm.
when it's going to face another person.
Oh, okay.
And if it faces another person, it's going to be right there ready to help me,
Okay. Okay.
become defensive. And if
Okay.
it feels safe and it notices that I'm managing a situation,
Yeah.
it doesn't need to be there. Or
Yeah.
it just steps aside. It's like, um,
Mhm.
and that's it's I think there's another part with it as well that, it has it I it's saying to me it's really tired of this job,
Okay.
and it's very been
Yeah.
saying that for the last couple days, like,
Can you ask it
"Ugh."
can you ask it how it got this job
Yeah.
and just wait until you get a response, even if you have parts that think they already know?
Um, it's got this job for a while now. Um, it's it's got his job because it just has this job of making sure I'm gonna be able to manage how I speak, how I am in
Okay.
relationships. It just
Right.
it just
Right.
doesn't feel that it's I can manage with my own self without it being there.
Okay.
But it's
And is
become very dark. Like, it's like, ugh.
okay. And is it pointing to any particular proof that you can't manage in relationships? And this can you can keep this private if you want, or you can say it.
Does it have proof?
Yeah, is it pointing to any proof that you can't manage yourself in relationships?
Mhm. It's saying that is I am very capable,
Oh, it's saying that you're very capable.
and it knows that I am, and there's a lot of proof because I have a lot of
Okay.
relationships.
And
I
how
guess
is that for
so
you to
maybe
take
it's
in?
yeah, I appreciate that it's saying, "Yeah, of course I can." Like, "Of
Okay.
course I can."
Can you
So
let it
it's
know that
maybe
you
not
appreciate
yeah,
hearing
yeah.
that and just see how that goes?
Yeah. It
And
yes, and it makes
yeah,
me curious. So what is maybe I don't understand why it's there. Maybe
just
I'm
notice
curious.
notice how that is in the body.
It's like this side feels very light, my left side, and this part that's wanting to talk, um, it feels more, like it's the emotion this emotional. It's
Okay.
like it's emotional. It's like clarity, like clearness, like, of course you can talk, like, and be in relationship with other people, but there is this relationship that clouds my day, clouds this side of my
Okay.
body.
Okay. And how are okay are you and your parts with that emotional side coming through right now? How okay or not okay does that feel right now?
Um, they agree um, that it needs to soften back and go away.
Which
It's,
one?
the all of them. Like, there's no parts that are not everybody doesn't like it. They're all rooting,
Oh, okay.
like, "You need to talk
Okay.
about this. What are you
Okay.
holding on
And
to?"
and where are you in relation to all these parts?
I'm with I feel myself looking down at
Okay.
this weight, like, "Find your voice. Come on out." Um, and
Okay. So
yeah,
does this part know that you're not a part?
um, yeah, it sees me as, um, I think, or what I'm noticing is I as Deliane looks down, it's like looking at a part of me that
Mhm.
has a lot of emotion and feelings
Yeah.
that are tucked into a ball.
And how is
And,
Delion feeling toward that part that has a lot of emotions?
there's a part of her that feels worried, and a part of her that feels, curious at how did how this part won't move, like, to allow all of me to just be
Okay.
present.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
I'm not really in the business of trying to get parts to move.
Yeah.
You might know that
I've
about me.
I've heard you say that.
So,
Yeah,
maybe see if there's another way to just kind of be
yeah,
all together in the same room, so to speak. Yeah, and just notice as you're putting your
yeah,
right hand on your chest
yeah,
there, how
yeah.
that is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's latched on, it's is we would say, it's blended in my body.
Mhm.
Um,
And again,
so
how do you feel about it being blended in your body right now?
well, that's the it's, I find it very trying because I can't
Yeah,
get a grip on it, like, it's not
yeah,
moving, and I find
yeah.
it, um I've been asking for it to be more accessible, and then little things happen and says, "Nope,
Mm.
see, that's why I'm there."
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
um, we it's
And
maybe
what do
it's
you fear would
anger.
happen if it yeah. So
Yeah.
what do you fear would happen if it didn't move?
I'd be dead, like a deadened part, like not dead, but,
Okay.
like it deadens my energy.
And
when
what if your energy is deadened?
uh,
What's scary about that?
being stuck like this is awful.
What's awful
It
about being stuck? Just go real slow here.
um it's uh, it it's uh yeah, being stuck means this that's getting confused, but
Okay.
it's so loaded because means that I'm bored, means I don't do things for pleasure. I'm
Mm,
caught up in a defense that needs to just really voice its discontent. So I don't like I
mm,
it's draining my energy of being free and light
okay.
and like
Can you ask it why it wants to drain your energy?
because it keeps telling me it needs me so it can protect me from the source that pisses me off, and,
So it's
um,
trying to protect you by draining you?
by not feeling feelings other than this feeling. This feeling's gotten exhausted and tired and achy, and because it won't let me voice,
Okay.
its discontent.
Okay.
It's stuck in a, it's your problem, not their problem, and if it's your
Okay.
problem, you have to hang on to it because and get over it yourself and not
Oh, okay.
put it
Wow.
on someone else, but you think it's somebody else who triggers
Okay.
you, and you have learned that if you want life to change, that you have to do it yourself, but it doesn't know how because it keeps getting triggered.
Okay. Okay.
And so
So
it just stays firm
right.
when I'm in that relationship.
Right. Right.
And
Okay.
that relationship, I carry it because this person is no longer going to work. They're not retired. They're retired. It's like, and it holds it's very annoying for this other part who wants to feel loving and loved and playful and joyous, but this relationship that I'm in, that it's holding on to defensiveness, um, won't let this other side come out, this more
Okay.
playful, loving, because they don't feel that that person sees what a joy she is and what a mm, cool person she is. She has to constantly defend herself in talking
Mm.
with this other person because this other person is so smart and I don't know, and it's just so different than she is, but she's married to him, and
Okay.
it holds a lot of, "I can't change him, so I gotta change myself," and it keeps telling me, Not gonna change yourself, but you can change yourself when you're with other people and do your own life, so you do your own life, but this you ha I don't know, it gets stuck. You
Okay.
can't find the words.
Okay. So
It's
I
complex.
want it's complex. Yeah, I get that. I want you to see if you can try something here. I want you to visualize someone or something that you have very easy, immediate access to lots of love for, and just see if you can let that fill you up. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, notice the breath, and you might just hang out and see how your parts respond to that.
It's like s that weight just gets lifted
Okay, just
and
notice that.
there's space. It's
Just
less
notice
pain.
that. See if you can stay with that and perhaps even create even more space or generate even more of this love inside.
It's like a clearing of energy.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, keep going with that.
Yeah, feels better. I feel better.
Okay. See if you get a sense of where to go now. We've got about 5, 10 minutes left.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where it's going is, not hanging on to all the constant triggering,
Yeah.
but more going into thinking about my best friend, life friends,
Nice.
and, how there's this smoothness in the relationship and reciprocal and
Yeah.
more playful that
You're really
my
wanting more of
best.
that.
Yeah, just, even from, like, childhood friend who I don't talk to all the time, just bringing that special relationship into this body, and it's just
Mhm.
so freeing, and there's no demands, there's no
Mhm.
having to be a certain way or say things a certain way. You just say it, and it's heard, and there's this, um, mutuality, just a
Yeah.
need for mutuality and acceptance and playfulness and
Mhm.
randomness and freeness to just live
Mm.
life.
Mhm.
And it's clearing. It's giving space.
Mhm.
And that other part just says, yeah, it's gone. It's just like it's the part, it's like it's it's not present.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. So the sadness, the anger
Yeah.
is kind of okay.
Yeah. And let's check in again, see how you're feeling toward the part that just went away and how you're feeling toward the sadness and the anger.
I feel I feel grateful, thankful for the parts that's and I'm still curious as to um, just like wow. I'm curious as to how come it gets so easily triggered
Okay.
when it was so easy to bring in, my
Well,
freeness.
you could ask it.
Mm. Well, yeah, I guess you're just really sensitive to energy,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
and when it comes in you, we're here for you, and it's a
Yeah.
repetition hurt,
Being sensitive
and
to energy, I wonder if that could be a good thing.
is a good thing, but it's also saying we come right back at you, and we're gonna be there and put the cloud back in your heart because, and maybe I could just say there that maybe I can just, now that I have more clearing, and carry that, maybe be able to voice more, um,
Yeah.
I don't know, voice more the needs of
Yeah.
mutuality.
Okay.
I don't know. It's
Okay.
really hard, yeah, to do that, but
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. As we start wrapping up here, maybe just checking in and seeing if there's anything that your parts need from you or from me.
Um, no, I think just settling into more of a, clear sense of mind,
Mhm.
more clear in my body,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
and grateful for the love and friendships I do have
Yeah.
that are just so, meaningful to my heart.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Great. Okay. Does it feel like an okay place to pause?
think so. Yeah.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Going Inside. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe wherever you're listening or watching, and share your favorite episode with a friend. You can follow me on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at John Clarke Therapy, and apply to work with me one-on-one at johnclarketherapy.com. See you next time.